Whoa, look at that river.
It's cool, isn't it?
Wait, what? Why is it moving that way and moving that way?
Because it's tidal, so it's coming in with the tide. Yeah?
Yeah.
As the tide comes in that way, it'll rush in because it's a massive amount of space down there, and there's this tight gap, and it'll push it all up here really quickly, so don't fall in. Right, we're going to put a donation in, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, it does say here, welcome to the hotel, which is the hotel that's across there.
Restaurant,
Restaurant, bar, blah, blah, blah. So this belongs to them.
And
There's a castle near it. Look.
Is that?
Nature Reserve, that's where we looked at when we first pulled up. There's a castle and there's a trust. I reckon we go and walk around the Nature Reserve and go and look at the castle in a bit. So motorhomes are welcome here. Welcome to share this beautiful place with us. However, please be respectful of the space. Do not park in the car park bays. You're allowed to park in the car park bays from 9 PM till 9 AM, which are all these ones down that side, around the back of the van. There's 5 motorhome parking bays here. Oh, there's also bays down there as well. Look. There's even a dog poo bin. Look. Very good.
Yeah.
Right then, do you want to put some money in?
Yeah.
So Amika's popping in a donation, which we consider a reasonable amount because all we did was park here. So if we parked here, use the toilets and everything else that you can do, we might put in more money than what we have done, but we put in a reasonable amount, I would say. Right then, what are we doing?
Okay.
Oh, by the way, we're going to paint the van. I was going to wrap it,
Whoa,
but it's
look.
expensive. What are we looking at?
The cool sign there of the car going, wait.
Please don't drive into the water. Who on earth is going to do that?
I don't know. Hello, I own a car. Vroom, vroom, wait.
Very good.
Into the water.
Very good. Yeah, so we're going to paint the van. I've still not decided what colour. I've been trying to choose for 9 months now, nearly 10 months, so it's a bit of a struggle. What are you doing?
Trying to open
The thing is
van.
with you try and pull the handle off.
Wait.
Right.
That sort of handle.
I'm getting in, it's cold. Yeah, so we're trying to paint the van. So I'm going to roller it, I think. That's what I'm going to do. I saw one yesterday, and how cool did that van look that we saw yesterday?
It was mind-blowing.
It proper looked like a adventure truck. And it was army green, which is not a colour I would go for because, well, I was in the army, so I don't particularly want it the same colour. But some sort of like off, sort of pastel-y, shady type colour, dark colour. I want it to be dark because I want to be, when I park up, I don't want people to see where we are. Not that I'm trying to hide or anything, but I think it just looks cool when people drive past and they go, bloody hell, there's a van there, didn't see that. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to close this door, it's freezing. Right, we'll catch up with you in a bit. So all those birds came up about half an hour ago, and now I've noticed that the water's going back the other way. So they're all coming back this way. See them all in the distance over there. There's so many everywhere. So just on the end down there, there's a nature reserve. We're going to head there shortly. There's more coming over now.
Whoa.
Right,
Unwanted Nature Reserve just down the road to where we just were camping last night, and we're going for a walk.
So it was 2 minutes away, but it's taken us an hour to get out of the van because Amika decided to make a drink last night and leave the top off it, so it spilt. And obviously, have a guess where it spilt. Yes, you got it. All over the electrics, the fuse box, the bluetti, everything. Right then, so this is where we are. Go on then, lead the way.
Did you know this place is not good for camping?
You are allowed to camp there. It doesn't say no overnight parking.
It doesn't, but it says not suitable for camping.
Yeah, I think it means the nature reserve. You shouldn't be camping on this bit. Snake. I'm joking.
Whoa, is that quicksand?
There's nothing here. Certainly no wildlife anyway. There was more wildlife by the pub. Or maybe Amika's big mouth has scared them all away. Any trolls? No trolls. So if anybody knows any good nature reserves that we can go and visit where there's some nature, then let us know. It's amazing because, like, all the way up there where we was before, which is just round that corner, there was everywhere there was just birds. There's a monument on that hill over there. I can't remember what it was called, but I saw it last time we was over this direction.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it.
What is it famous for?
It's famous for being made out of stones.
No, it isn't. Monuments are actually famous for at least something good. There's a monument in Liverpool about one of the beetles, and that's for the beetle.
There's a monument down there for a beetle. It's its shell.
No!
What are you talking about?
The band.
Rubber band?
No!
A rubber beetle band? What's the beetle?
The Beatles is a sort of band.
A sort of band?
A sort of band.
And where's the monument of the Beatles? Is it Beatles or a beetle?
Beatles.
Right, so the monument of the Beatles is in Liverpool. Why is it in Liverpool?
Because that's where the Beatles were born. These guys know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Probably do.
He does not know anything because he never listened in school.
Correct. Right, well there isn't a lot to see here.
Except for mud.
Right guys, calm yourself down. I'm trying to make a video here, if you don't mind. Well, this is the most disappointing, nature-wise, reservoir. It's not even a reservoir, is it? I don't know why I said that. What is it? Nature reserve. There we go.
There you go. Now you're trying to remember what...
Now I know why everybody watches this channel, because the quality and content is so good. Said nobody, ever. What does Corgi think? Nothing, either. Right, come on, let's get out of it. It's rubbish.
I've seen 3 feathers today. Let's go the other way.
Okay, we'll go the other way then.
No! Not that way!
That's a nature reserve. No wonder there's no nature here. Did you come here last night or something and scare them all away?
No, he did.
We've just looked online at the castles. There's 2 castles there. There's an old castle.
Old one and a new one.
There you go. So we're going to go and check them both out, aren't we?
Check it out.
I'm aware of the bonds that were created today. When you told me that sure there's a way. The water's so still and my pain has gone away. The air is much cleaner after it rained. nobody knew. I'm a wanderer of the soul.
We just got to the castle and all those birds are coming over again.
Was it already like this?
Dunno.
Crazy.
King Alexander II grants, I don't know how you say it, Caerlaverock, is it? Caerlaverock? To Sir John Maxwell, who started work on the old castle. Then he moves to the castle, then King Edward attacks the castle, then Robert Maxwell builds Neathdale lodging overlooking the courtyard. Is that this now? No, that can't be this. Is it? It could be. Might be this. After 13-week siege of Conventing. You're worse than me. Army captures the partially dismantled castle.
Was I actually correct?
No. Look at that. Should we go have a look at it? You can't go inside it though, I think, for some reason. I think they're working on it. You have to come back when it's warmer.
Yeah, they are working on it. That's why there's loads of bars. No,
There's
not.
a bit of there's some information about it, and they're just going to read. Let's find out what happened.
Yeah.
All right.
Why King Edward attacked it. How rude of him.
Let's go and find out. Doing? Right, well, we made it to the castle and we thought we might as well get dressed up for the occasion. Should we go have a look? She's proper into it. Go on, Anne, let's go. Right then, let's see what this is all about.
Exhausted, wounded, and bruised it was with very great difficulty they retired. But as soon as they retreated, and so that those within should have no rest, Robert Bartholomew, the Bansmere, and John de Cromwell went hopping among the stones and threw them and attacked so long as their breath lasted. One was killed by a blow. Rejoiced when they heard the news of the conquest of the castle.
That's a very good red. Why don't you take
Granted them life and limb, gave them each a new throne. The host rejoiced when they heard the news of the conquest of the castle.
Go.
I've got a dog. This is no dogs.
Straight to the sword.
Stay there, Elizabeth. Whoa.
That is a dagger. Yeah. With arrows here.
Uh-oh.
Arrow.
Is that a real arrow?
No, it's made of plastic.
These are all razors.
A mug, which is £34. Oh yes, look at that.
Oh yeah, can you buy it for yourself? From this? From
How do I
that
look?
grey?
How do I look? I have to shape it. Oh, it's comfy.
To that. Awesome! You look so cool in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It's a cookie! Ow!
Do you know what that is?
A thing to put rocks in and shoot
Yeah.
at the castle.
Do you know how they use it? And have a look.
Do they get a rock and do they get that thing there and just pull it back?
Yeah.
And then just put the rock in and then just blast it?
Exactly. Yeah. I think they release it somehow. There's a lot of mechanics on here. that thing there locks it in place. And then you usually pull a bit of rope and it lets it go. And
That piece of rope.
eventually it'll smash through the it'll smash through the walls. Just keep doing it at the walls, loads of them, and eventually they'll break. What are you doing?
There's people over there trying to shoot me. Freak! Where's that?
Oh, they didn't have guns then, did they?
Why?
What on earth are you doing? You're going to get dirty, get up.
It's so heavy, I can't even pick it up. Elizabeth, stay there. She's my guard dog.
Aim!
And fire!
Fire! So it's really good actually, because obviously they got that audio thing, so we've learnt a bit about the castle. So I actually understand now that, you know, there was a big siege in this field here and they attacked the castle and yeah. So according to the sign on the wall, during a building inspection they found that some of the castle might have been falling down.
Right now?
You don't say. But there's quite a lot of preserved stuff inside there.
I bet most of it's not safe and 1% of it is safe.
Yeah, probably.
And that's probably the floor.
It's pretty cool though, isn't it? It's a pretty cool castle. Look at it. That is pretty spectacular. You imagine that was someone's house at one point?
Wait, that was someone's house?
Yeah.
That's the best house ever!
And the king then took over it, I think he said.
Yeah, it did.
Best house ever. Now this is the castle that I've been waiting to look at. Take a look at this beauty. Are you ready?
Where's it gone?
It's gone.
Any balls?
So I guess this was covered up and they've had a bit of a dig here, pulled it out, what was left.
What?
Castle walls. I wonder why the walls are like this. Is this, do you think this, it wouldn't have been a tunnel, it must have been, was it double walled? I don't know, insulation maybe? So obviously this is the old castle. This one obviously got wrecked, then they built the new one. But we don't really know why this one got wrecked. Just think all the kings and queens that we know since our lifetime, which has been one. Well, two now actually.
Two?
Yeah, two. And probably
Where's
there's
the
some
chair?
people that know Queen Victoria as well. And in all those three monarchs that we, or people on Earth right now, will have known in their lifetime, there's been no battles. River. Right, well, we're all packed up for the night. Just about to get some pasta on the go. And yeah, just chill out for the night. I accidentally picked this up. I thought it was beer because it said beer and it was full of beer and I was in the middle of it. So someone's obviously stacked the shelf in the wrong way, but it turns out it's quite nice. So yeah, I'm glad you came here. Take a look at this. Pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. In the morning, we're going to head up the mountains over there, see what we can find.